Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Inside RIC Athletics. Today, joining me on the show is going to be senior defender of the men's soccer team, Dan Grzybacz. Dan, thanks so much for joining me once again.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
No problem. So we were just talking about it a little bit before. It's a great start to the season for you guys, but a little bit slow the last couple of games, a couple losses against Coast Guard and UMass Boston. What are some things that the team has sort of learned through those games, and how are you going to prepare for this upcoming one against Southern Maine this weekend?
Well, the past couple of games, we've taken the front foot on the teams. So looking forward to the next games, we're just working on our defensive shape, because we ended up breaking down in the second half in both of those games. So just looking to finish the games out how we started.
That's right. The past couple of games, you guys have been getting off to really good starts, scoring goals in the first half. You guys had that awesome first half against Johnson and Wales. But like you said, you're looking to work on that defense. You being a senior now and obviously a captain once again on the team, how has that level of responsibility maybe changed from junior year to senior year for you?
Not too much, as I was captain last year as well with the same guys.
Yeah.
So just carrying that same amount of energy and responsibility. I feel being senior year, there is that higher standard, just always holding yourself to the next level that you can be. So
yeah, and with obviously being your senior year, are there any sort of goals that you had for maybe individual self? Or I know obviously one of team goals maybe to take down Western Connecticut this year in the conference championship, but are there any maybe individual goals that you set for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, besides the team goals, you always have your own individual goals, whether it's making the first team or second team, making the defensive player of the year. So just having those aspirations for myself, just always working towards those as well. And
you've been playing with Lucas and Elijah and even Ari back there as well for a whole bunch of years. Talk about what it's been like playing with them for a whole year, and now you're going to be graduating with a lot of them sort of coming up here in a little bit, and a big senior class for Coach Froberg in the squad too. What has it been like playing with them? You guys got one last ride together for you guys.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I love all the guys. We definitely have a strong connection. We've built a very strong trust amongst each other, and just having that back line throughout all the 4 years. We're very comfortable with each other when we're playing.
Yeah, and I mentioned this before, I talked to Lucas and Julian on our radio show this year. I gave them one word to sort of describe the team this year. I believe Lucas went family, Julian went balanced. It seems like you guys have a lot of depth, as well as last year you guys had a lot of depth, so it seems like Coach Froberg has done a great job of getting a lot of new additions to sort of help fill in when maybe you get injured or another couple guys come up with cramps in the middle of the season. So how is that sort of like? It seems like you guys are really deep. You guys can feed off a bunch of different energies on the team.
Yeah, no, it's awesome, especially since I've been injured for a little bit and having other guys step up. In the Coast Guard game where we had a bunch of different players sub in, come in the second half as well, just taking place. They performed very well.
Yeah.
And that's something we preach in practice, just the next guy up.
Yeah, so you're going to be doing dual sport this year. Is there any sort of reason why you started to take up track? You're going to be doing the 800 meter primarily in track and field. If there's any other events, please elaborate. Yeah.
No, it's just going to be the 800 for right now, unless the coach puts me in a different position. But I did it a little bit in high school, so I was just looking, at my teammate Zay, who also does track, and I was just interested in hopping in the sport as well. So
yeah, 800 is not too easy either. I mean, that I've heard from a lot of teammates I used to run with in high school. You sort of start off 200, 300, a little lax, and then you start going. It's right after that you got to turn it on quick. And I know Isaiah's probably not too familiar with the 800. He's more of a 100. Indoor he's probably 60-meter sprint. But it's going to be good to see you guys both competing in track this year. I know we hosted that last year at PCTA, so it'll be interesting to see that. Dan, I just want to thank you so much for joining me here on Inside RIC Athletics. It's been awesome. I got one final question for you though, a little bit of a fun one. If there was one thing that you could take with you to a different country, or one teammate you could take with you to a different country, who are you going to be choosing and why? Just to explore the country, and maybe you're not stranded on an island. It's sort of like you get to explore the country. You guys maybe eat some good food. Who are you going to choose for that?
That's tough. I'm close with a lot of the guys.
Yeah.
I feel like bringing on maybe Isaiah would be a good time. I feel like if I bring on Isaiah, I think we'd have a lot of fun out there.
Yeah, you guys seem like you click really well. So, Dan, once again, I just want to say thank you and good luck this weekend against Southern Maine.
Thank you.